I wanted to be a police officer ever since I was in grade 7. I did everything I possibly could to be an officer. I collected things, I got stuffed animals of things. Anytime I came across a police officer, I did research, I did little quizzes to see what my personality was for, and everything was pointing to a police officer. I was successful. I got hired, I worked on the road, I was quite involved with the policing world, and I really did. I thought that I was going to do that forever. On June 19th, 2017, that is when I went to see my doctor and I got signed off work. She said that it was unsafe for me and others for me to be working on the road. I was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder, major depression, and severe anxiety. I was always a happy, positive, upbeat person. People would always tell me I was so inspirational, and they really looked up to me. I needed to create and find my own identity again and discover who I was as a person, not as a police officer. I'm Jodilynn. I am the founder of Discovery Headbands, and I'm going to admit I have an obsession with headbands. I do. I wear them all the time. I love them. I love when people are wearing them. I think headbands are very unique to people. It really tells a lot about people. I started wearing headbands almost as like a security blanket. I feel more comfortable wearing a headband when I go out or when I did things, and so that was part of the journey, was just wearing a headband makes me feel comfortable, more confident. That's where it was. So it all begins with what style I want to wear, either with what it's influenced by what outfit I'm wearing in that day, or from what's around me and what the fashion world is like. It kind of helps me in picking out what pattern and what fabric I want to get from the store. So I get that pattern and I bring it back to my house and I start cutting out the fabric, and then I bring it to the sewing machine or the serger, depending on which one fits that style. And then from there, all I do is I start finalizing, putting the tag on, and the final finishing touch is putting on that Discovery gem, which is unique to each headband, and I start shipping it up. Put it in the bag, I get the shipping ready, and away it goes. So the significance and meaning of the gemstone in the headband is because it's unique to that headband, just like your mental health and your brain is to you. And so, it's not always going to be easy, and you have to dig deep and you have to discover yourself, just like you have to discover where this gem is. And that's kind of what connects the two. So always know that that gem is there to support you, and if you ever need that reminder, you can give it a little rub or take a look at it, and just remember, it's what is within that matters. It's not what everybody can see on the outside. So it's your brain and your mental health that is important to you, just like the gemstone is to the headband. Creating a headband is it is a safe place for me, and this allows me to take some time to myself and really connect with who I am and understand, I do have a creative side and I am able to accomplish tasks. And look at what I did. I created this headband out of absolutely nothing, and it feels really good. It makes me feel successful, and it's something that makes you feel accomplished. But at the end of the day, really, like, even if I create one headband in a day, I'm like, yes, nailed it. The community that I'm trying to build with Discovery Headbands, when everybody wears a headband, is if you're walking down the street and someone passes by you and you see this headband, you see the logo or the tag, you know that that person is kind of in the same community as you. You're able to connect with them, like just realizing like, oh, I have that headband too, or I even know what that headband's about. And they either have a mental illness or they support mental illness, or it's just that kind of unique connection. If you know the background and you know the details of Discovery, then I just feel like it'll give you that mutual respect when you see those headbands and say, oh, like, we're in this together, we're creating this together and we got each other's back, kind of thing.
it.